Hey guys, it's Viking CG4, and I'm sitting in, or I was sitting in bed, and I was thinking to myself about what's happening after Call of Duty and when all this YouTube thing dies down, or if it doesn't die down, and just what's going to happen to the future of first-person gaming. And I quickly ran downstairs, got my laptop, and said I'm going to make a commentary about this. So, first off, I just want to talk about how all the all the Call of Duties have gone so far. So, started off with COD 4, and everyone said that was a great game. I never really played it, but everyone else seems to love it. And so that apparently had like a 2-year lifespan or something. Like the whole, like even during World War II, not World War II, World at War, people were still playing that game. And I was playing World at War at that point in time because I had just gotten that game and that was my first Call of Duty. And I never really experienced COD 4, but during World at War, everyone played it till its full extent, and everyone seemed to like that game. I liked that game a lot. A little dark and sniping was tough. You know, I didn't really like sniping too much in that game, but I was sniping at that point in time. But I did love that game, and then here came Modern Warfare 2, and that game I liked quite a bit, but all the troubles, I don't know, I guess the glitchy games or like the new, or not news, but the noob tubing, the noob tubing and the javelin glitch and all those bugs that they never, for some reason, decided to fix. They just left them in the game. And so at that point, somewhere, I guess sometime that spring, I started to feel like that game was getting quite annoying. But people kept right on playing it and it wasn't too big a deal. Then Black Ops came around and people liked that game at first, and I always seem to like it, but a lot of people seem to get really angry with it. Like one of my friends sold the game after like the first 2 months it was out, then he got it back for his birthday and started playing again. But he didn't really like that game that much, but I always liked that game. And it did get a little boring in the end, but I still played that game to its full potential, and a lot of people didn't though. A lot of people really hated that game by the end, and that seemed like it was getting on people's nerves right after Christmas, I would say, like sometime about now in the life cycle. Now here comes Modern Warfare 3. People are already hating this game. They have been hating this game for like months upon months now, and they were hating it before Christmas. It was just barely out. People already hated this game. And I think that Call of Duty is not going to be the first-person shooter, the in quotations, if you can see those, which you probably can't, but if you can, props to you. The game to be playing, I think it will be passed by perhaps Battlefield, which is really fun, or some other game will have to take over, and I think we're due for that to happen. And my opinion is, oh, get turned on, kid, so bad. Sorry, just had to say that. You got totally screwed. But yeah, I think that it will happen, and it needs to happen because this game is getting really old really fast. And it's time for a change in the series, I would say. Activision, the Call of Duty franchise, has made enough of the money right now, but we need something new because I am getting so bored with this game. I'm not getting so bored, but it's getting a little boring too. And I think that the only way that Call of Duty will get put out of its monopoly, should we say, is if there's a new console. And recently, I have heard that there's going to be a new console called the Steam Box, and it's going to be made by Valve, or not made by Valve, but it's kind of like how phone companies like the Google phones. Google doesn't actually make the phones, but they pay someone to make them for them, like Motorola or LG or whatever. And so Valve is the company that makes, I think it's Left 4 Dead and Portal 2 and some other games. And so they're gonna have this new console called the Steam Box. Oh, and they make Steam too. It's if you don't know that, all the PC gamers will know that if they're watching this. But I think most of you guys are Xbox or PS3. And so they're gonna make a new console called the Steam Box, and I think that this is a good time at this point, if now Xbox makes a new console not Xbox, Microsoft and Sony, and this console generation comes to a close. And I think that this will be the time that new new games will start to come out. First-person shooters, not more, but better graphics and better playability or something. I don't really know what I would call it, but better, just better controls and new ideas and all that sort of thing. And it's just a matter of time till this happens. But I don't know. I just want to talk to you guys also about coming up with commentary topics. Like it usually has to like. Oh, I missed a quad right there. I would have had such a nice view. But yeah, just coming up with commentaries is really tough for me. I don't know if you guys have any like tips or whatever to help me out on this, but I'm struggling to come up with commentary topics. I have one in mind for next video, which is I think it's for my Moab video. I got another Moab, by the way, which I'm going to be posting on my channel shortly. And yeah, that's about it for that one. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, commentary topics. So I usually try to think of something just in my life or generally that I'm just thinking about, and just go with the flow. And not necessarily on this channel because this is pretty new, but I had an old one that I used to have. I might put it in the description if I remember to. But yeah, as you can see, this game went into overtime, and we do end up losing because you can see they have a juggernaut at the end, and that is almost impossible to stop when it comes to planting and defusing bombs. But where was I? The whole thing. Oh, you're coming up with commentary topics. So usually I look for like the news or something of that sort, and some of my recent ones have been like what's happening in Call of Duty, like such as how I'm feeling about the game so far, and I'm going to do one on sensitivity if I already didn't put that up, but I think this will be up before it. Like I think this will be up. That one will be up like next week or so on my Moab video, and some other ones on Two Guys One Channel. We talked about what did we talk about? Penn State or something maybe? No, that was a long time ago. I don't know what we talked about. You gotta go check out the ones on Two Guys One Channel, which will be in the description, by the way. Those were different commentary topics. I forget exactly what it was. Oh, or you can talk about like what you're gonna do upcoming, such as like your next video. Like I'm personally gonna do with Sherlock Homie. We're going to have a little like tips, tricks, and spots video where we go around all the maps alphabetically, taking turns, and we show all of the best spots in the game, or in the map, I guess, not in the game. And yeah, so that should be a good series to do, and hopefully you guys will all enjoy that. So that should be something to look forward to soon. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. And this gameplay is wrapping up. It's nothing special. It's just a close little game, and I put it up because of that first streak. I went on 14 kill streak. And then ended up dying, sadly. And I did end up getting a Moab with this UMP, but not. I think I had red dot on it, so that's one difference with the class setup. But I do kill a juggernaut here at the end of the game, so pretty cool to say. This little clip coming up here. But that's pretty much it. This gameplay is gonna wrap up soon, and they're about to end it. So cannot use this bomb. Is it even planted? Yeah, they planted it. But I'm not gonna end up defusing this bomb, and I will lose this. But if you guys could just like and favorite this video, even just watching it helps out a ton. But a like and favorite's always nice, and it really helps out a ton. I would really appreciate it if you guys could do that for me. But this video is coming to an end. That's been it for your boy Viking CG4, and I'm out. Peace.
Defeated. Don't let this happen again.